Porsche so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next is not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Jets and the Steelers. Next.
2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, the second-year man from Alabama, Mac Jones.
Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw pulled in by Marshall. And they get him down, but not before he... Now Jones. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. Throwing, Jones. Again, that's Hurst. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run with a 4th-year man. This is Damian Harris. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 95 yards and a score.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Ryan Santoso on now to try the field goal on the left hash. Up and good for Santoso. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They're led out by Malik Willis, the rookie who started his college career at Auburn and finished with the Liberty Flames.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Willis will look to throw on first down. Got a man, that's Richie James. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They go play action with Willis. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
We all knew how talented an athlete Malik Willis was coming out of Liberty, but lost in his running ability is simply how powerful an arm he has as well. He's not throwing the playbook he doesn't have the strength to make. It's all about how well he can place those throws. Between that arm and his legs, his ceiling, easily one of the top ones in the league.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jamal Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 2nd and 10. Jones to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Here's Jones on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Second down, here's Willis. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James. And they get him down, but not before he takes it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Jets are 1 and 2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to a good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right? Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent game and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number 1 job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. 3rd down, it's Willis. Out to his left. It's caught. Smith. Room here to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
A give to Williams, running right. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Willis. Touchdown, Jets. Herb Smith Jr., his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Jones. And swung out wide to Harris. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That sack by the DN, Danico Autry.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Harris running straight ahead. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Jets will take over. Jamal Williams making his way back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs...
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. And the Steelers... possession of the football. Now on 1st and 10. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Damian Harris. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And this is back to a 5-point game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The New York set to take the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Holding, offense.
Well, they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now Willis to throw. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On third down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Jets going to use the second of their three, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Willis on 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Willis. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Koo knocks this one through the post. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. So here are the Jets now to take over. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They start the second half here with Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Willis. Over the middle, complete. That's James. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Dante Hightower on the stop.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. After a gain about a length of the football short here on third down. They run it again with Williams. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Play action. Here's Willis.
This is Smith with the ground. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback
let down he goes.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. And now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out, they'll try to increase the pressure.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them.
Touchdown! Jimmy Graham. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded right around the 8.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out.
And a throw for Pittman is intercepted.
Picked off by DJ Reed.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or other.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
From the 24, Jones. It's brought in by Harris.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there. It's a first down. On the give, this is Harris.
He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run again with Harris. And some room to run now.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he can only 2nd and 8 coming up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones out of his hands quickly to Pittman.
And that's going to be another first down as the 1-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to gun.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. Jones on first down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Jones.
And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first run.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Looking to throw. Jones forced out to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. When coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Play action. Willis. Open man, completes it to Claypool.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defend.
Let's go now. Let's go, Lee.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got this to Jefferson. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hold the race.
Second down, Willis looks to throw here.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact. And
he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Going on 4th down, here's Willis.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Justin Jefferson.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Jets look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. And he whips that one incomplete there. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Throwing Jones.
And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field.
And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down.
finding Harris on back-to-back plays. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Now Jones. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he's got Hurst, his tight end, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the